Hey, what's up, guys? Luke Prophet. So today we're going to be talking about eBay stealth accounts, and this is not something that I normally recommend doing because it's rather sketchy. There are a lot of people who use it for illegal stuff like money laundering and things. So I'm not going to go too in depth on this in this course. I really don't recommend doing it. The only reason that you should even consider doing it is if you've gotten an indefinite suspension from eBay that you cannot get removed, and it is the only way that you can continue to use eBay, basically. So, what is eBay Stealth? I guess I should minimize this here. This is for the next video that I'm going to be recording after this. Stealth is when you basically are creating eBay accounts, but you're not using your real information. There are a bunch of tricks to having this done properly, and I'm going to go over some of it. But basically, eBay, each person, when you sign up for an account, you give them your name, you give them your address, you give them your phone number, you give them your PayPal account, you give them all kinds of information, and basically, for Stealth to work, you're going to be using an account that is not in your name and has no information that matches, but in addition to all that information you gave them, none of that can match, and also none of the digital information that they have can match either. The network that you're coming from, the computer that you're using, any of that kind of stuff. So you don't, like I said, this is a tough thing. Also, you're still going to have times, even with stealth accounts, where you're going to need to call eBay to get problems fixed, and you're going to have to be able to verify all of the information that is in the other person's name that's not you. And so there are complications that go along with this kind of stuff. So stealth is not something that I super recommend, but there are a lot of people that do it. One other thing is you're not going to want to do too much revenue through a stealth account because, they have problems, and if they get locked up and then you can't verify the information and stuff like that, it can cause problems. But just to show you that this is a thing that is, this is the sketchiest thing that happens drop shipping on not drop shipping, but this is the sketchiest thing that happens with eBay in general. And people, it's not great. A lot of not great stuff happens with stealth accounts. I'm not teaching you this stuff so that you can use it in a bad way, and obviously you are responsible for yourself and your own actions. This is not me, telling you to do bad things. People do use it for that kind of stuff a lot of the time, so that's why I'm not going to really be talking about it too much. But yeah, just so that you are aware of what this is. So if you search, I just searched here eBay stealth accounts and look at all these results that we're getting. A lot of people sell stealth accounts. And don't buy one because you can make your own. There's really no reason to buy one, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Because if you don't know, if you don't understand what you're doing, you're going to mess yourself up anyway. It's not like you can just buy an account and then use it with your current computer. Like, no, that's going to get everything, have everything linked and not work. So yeah, you see, this is just on the first page. There's tons of stuff. So let's look here. Stealth accounts, U.S. PayPal accounts, and then they've got for sale here eBay and PayPal, and it's showing the limits here: 1,000 items, $25,000, $247. Buy it with Bitcoin or PayPal. They got those. Here's a different site. They've got a whole bunch of different sites here. This one looks like they only accept Bitcoin. They've got eBay Stealth. Another one. You see, there are a whole lot of things. This suspension forums, eBay suspension forums, actually have a whole lot of info on stealth stuff, and so if you're looking for help and figuring out things, this, I believe, is a good place. I haven't really used it myself, but whenever I Google it, I find interesting stuff on the eBay suspension forums. And then this is pretty old on Black Hat World. More sites on stealth accounts. So, having and using stealth accounts is legal. But it's very against anything eBay wants you to do, and you want to be able to get the money out because, you don't want the PayPal info matching the eBay info, and then, if the PayPal is your real info, then it's going to link and it's not going to work, and then if the PayPal gets locked down and then it's in someone else's name, then, what happens to the money because if you can't verify the info to get, so this is like super, like, only use this as a absolute last resort. But this is that's kind of an explanation of what stealth is. It's opening accounts on eBay that are not in your name and trying really hard to sort of hide the fact that you're the person running the account. so that you can continue using eBay after you've been suspended or whatever. So that's what stealth is, and then in the next following videos, we're going to talk a little bit more about how it works. But I'm not going to show you how to do it. We're just going to talk in theory how it works.
Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. If you're new to dropshipping and you're trying to figure out how to get started, I've got a full free set of training videos down there, link in the description. It goes over everything you need to know about how to get started making money online. And the average person following my method makes around $500 to $800 profit per month after expenses for each 1,000-item eBay store that they have set up and running. They're really not that hard to get started. If you've got any questions about anything dropshipping related, feel free to hit me up on Facebook. I'll put a link down there, as well as a link to a group that I started with hundreds of other dropshippers that you can join. I post new content on this channel every couple days, so go ahead and subscribe and click the notifications, and I'll see you back here with another video in a couple days.